What is up, folks? Today we're gonna show you how to do a valve spring replacement on a small block Chevrolet while it's in the car, because modifieds, that's why. So I'm gonna try to get it so you can see the best possible angle. Might be sort of difficult because things are kind of weird in areas that you need to see, but get y'all posted up. Shouldn't be too bad. See if I remember how to do it. And pretty simple. Last time I remember doing it. I was gonna try to use this again, but I don't know. If you put the piston at top dead center, the valve's not gonna fall in there. You can pull it up with your fingers. Life is good, right? All this is just adding too much extra headache. I just want to be quick, simple, easy job. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Let's jump. Let's dive head first right into this. Okay, so I started out by doing the first two to make sure I wasn't an idiot and told you some misleading information. So I still remember how to do it, so that's a plus. The keepers are kind of tight, so we take the handy persuasion tool here and just give them a nice whack. There we are. Now you're thinking, hey, you got 8 bent valves now, you're an idiot. Well, I can assure you I do not, I hope. So I'm gonna put this handy dandy Proform tool on here, like so. Whip that on. Until she gets all the way down in there, come back, so she sits about yonder. I gotta lift the push rod up for it to clear. And I'm using the leak down tester with the regulator on it for added insurance, but you don't need to do this because you can take a handy screwdriver, put it in the hole without scratching stuff up and wrecking things, and spin the motor over until the screwdriver starts to go up, go all the way to the top dead center, right before she wants to turn around and start going down. So she must be all the way at the bottom. Whoa, a little aggressive on the tip in. It's pushing it out and it's starting to go down. Now the piston's all the way at the top. Okay. So if the keeper did fall out and the valve slid down in there, it's not going to drop into the cylinder. So added insurance, because nobody wants to pull the head off when you're just trying to do some simple valve spring replacement. And this is the first time I've tried using the leak down tester on this. Actually not bad, I guess, for people who are really picky and want extra insurance. Put that in there, put a little juice on there. Let's see, putting 10 pounds in and showing 8 pounds, 9 pounds above. I don't know how much more I want to turn it up now. Let's go to 20. Let's just stick with that. I don't want to get too carried away here. Take this sweet ass little bar. Can't forget to hold that push rod up. Line the jaws up. As you'll notice, the hissing stopped because the valve went down anyways. So this will go all the way down and it locks right there. Take your magnet that I placed somewhere. Oh, it's on the floor. Okay. I'm gonna clean your tip off real good before you stick it in there. You want no foreign debris flying around inside here at 25,000 RPM. Yeah, second one usually gets pretty stuck. So that's why I got this handy dandy little kebab tool here. There's my annoying ass compressor. That one's free, both off. Let up nice and easy. And this guy, bam, just like that. Isn't that magical? Valve spring out. Oh, I need to keep that on there. So there's the old. Set that junker on the bench. There's a new guy. Throw that on in there. Yes, sir. Everything's good, kosher. Spin this jobby back down in there. And they get kind of wonky when they're going in, but I have found you just send it, it usually seems to work out. So put the keeper on both sides, just like so. Don't drop it like I just did. Probably hard for you to see this, but it's just the angle of the dangle at the moment. Make sure it's where it needs to be. Start letting up on this guy. And it should center itself. Just like that. A little tap-taparoo, make sure she's in there. I think that thing coming out and hitting me in the third eye. Looks good. Pull the handle off. Rip this old girl off. On to the next. So now we got pressure going in the same cylinder. Knock both of them out while you're here. So that's in. Push rod up. Gonna have to cock this thing to the side. There she goes. There's one. And the other one's usually pinched 90% of the time. I am no expert by any means, but this is just the method I use and it seems to work pretty good. So that's out. Get that off. Old spring. Out. New spring in. Retainer on there. Line everything back up. There we go. Move the push rod. Clamp her down. I want to try something else because this is just going down too far. Let's run this as far up as I can get it. I feel like maybe I'll do a couple turns back. I feel like I'm depressing it way too far for what I'm trying to accomplish. We'll try that. Give that a shot. The keeper's on in there. Start to let up on the juice. Good to go. Look at that, folks. Would you just look at it? That's gonna do the trick. It's the secret to winning. Winning them B mains. Don't get distracted on which one you just did. This one. So I gotta go to this hole. Stick that on there. Like so. So anyways, I showed you two, you get the gist of it. I'll get this side done and catch back up with you. Well, one side down, didn't take long at all. I ended up ditching this whole situation because it was just whatever. I'm used to doing it a different way. Put the piston in the top dead center, give these a tap to loosen them all up, and yeah, use a nice Proform tool right here. I can try to find the part number again and I'll put it in the description. Thing's a lifesaver. I love it. It's easy. Do it in the car because modified. Yeah, one side's done. Everything looks good. Make sure all your keepers are nice and seated in there. I go through and I give them a little tap on each of them to make sure it's not gonna fly up in the air, put a hole in the ceiling. Just make sure everything's nice and kosher. This side looks good. Slap the rockers back on, set the valves, jump to the other side. We'll be pretty much done. Then this thing will just need a wrap and we'll be on the road. And some plugs. Can't forget those. But yeah, let's get at her. I haven't worked on this thing in a long time because that. Waiting on injector and that. Long story. We'll talk about it later. Anyways, I'm gonna hop to the other side. There you have it. All done. No idea how long it took. Didn't take very long. Once I worked the bugs out on the other side, this side went super fast, easy. This thing is great. Anywho, a little moisture up in here, a little moisture. Nothing to be too concerned about. It's just old small block Chevy. Thing will swallow rocks and be a-okay. The old set. It's not like these are bad or anything, but I don't know what everybody's got their own opinion on how often to change them. I change them after like 30 nights, maybe 25-ish. I run a season on them and change them in the spring. But honestly, if I just back the rockers off for the winter, I'd probably be fine. I mean, I don't know, preventive maintenance. Never hurt, and they're cheap, so Isky 235Ds, them bad girls. Cheap insurance. So nothing breaks, hopefully. But yeah, the only thing this thing needs now is an oil change and some color. Oh, and some suspension pieces that I just remembered about, which I have. Anyways, that's gonna be it for that. I'm just gonna throw these valves back on, maybe show you a quick clip about how to set valves. I guess it's not even difficult. It's a flat tap and hydraulic. I don't know if everybody's probably set valves on a hydraulic motor. Pretty self-explanatory, easy. I mean, you could probably still screw it up if you tried hard enough, but yeah, I guess I'll set you up and show you a couple of those. I'm gonna get this thing put together, fired up over at the oil change bay. Ooh la la. Gonna get all sorts up close and personal. So, gonna clean these bad boys up a little bit, a little rag, because they're kind of gummy. A little moisture up in top from sitting. Get some of that out of there. Yep, looks good. It's just a B-mod motor. Make sure that's in the lifter. Clean those up a little bit. Yep, looks good. Drop that in. Throw this jugger on there. Oh, or drop it on the floor. Oh, let me squeeze past you here. Toss that on like so. Get her just snuggle a little bit. Yeah, okay. And okay, we're gonna leave that there for a second. I'm gonna grab the intake rocker, wipe that thing off real quick before you put it back in. In. This don't mean I'm gay, I don't like men. Anywho. Yeah, clean her up real good in the parts washer. Yeah, all the parts are just super clean. Drop that down in there. Drop that down in there. Run that down in there. Look at that, you got yourself a rocker arm sandwich. Oh wow, there's some cruddy looking stuff in there. It's okay, it'll be okay. Excuse my sniffles, I got the corona. So just get that tight, all right. Okay, we'll do these two for now. Nice, quick, easy motion. Put your spinning device on the harmonic balancer. Okay, so you are gonna, I just have to do it to remember here, or slip out. Let's put it back in. Can't find it. There it is. So you're gonna set one as the other is starting to go down, and you're gonna set the other as the other is starting to go up. So exhaust is starting to go down. Sorry, exhaust is starting to come up, intake's starting to go down. So we're gonna, when the intake starts to go down like it is now, we're gonna set the exhaust. So just, I'm gonna free this up a little bit. You want to just set to where the push rod can't go up and down. You can still twist it side to side. You just don't want the plunger to be compressed in the lifter. So I'm gonna call her about there. Looks good. Everybody's got their own opinion on quarter half turn stuff, but I set it so you got no up and down motion. Quarter turn, lock it down. Done. Look at that, wasn't that easy? No feeler gauge, no nothing, because with soda life. It may seem a little loose, but the lifter's not pumped up. So now intake's gonna come all the way down. Okay, slipped out again. Don't slip out. We're gonna go all the way around until exhaust starts to open. Okay, exhaust is starting to open. We're gonna set the intake. So same thing. You can still twist it side to side. I'm gonna get rid of all this up and down lash. Looks good there. Take your handy dandy specialty tools. 5/8 wrench. It's too tight. Come on, loosen up. Quarter turn, snug her down, you're set. Here you go. You're now ready to unleash all the bald eagles of a 400 horse old school boat anchor. Look at that, isn't that just beautiful? Everything looks good. Down. Starting to come back up. And you can kind of, I mean, you don't have to be perfect. A lot of people are going to tell you, you need to do it this way, you need to do it that way. It's not right if you do it that way. Everybody's got their own way of doing things. This has worked for me. Haven't had any issues yet. Hopefully, some of you pros out there probably know a ton more than I do. I'm just a half-ass mechanic, I guess you'd say. I'm a wannabe, I'm a poser. But yeah, nice and tight. So yeah, that's about it. I won't show you the boringness of doing the other three because it's literally the same stuff over there. Nice pieces. Hopefully that goes through the bearing. Anyway, that's gonna do it for that. I guess this is, I don't know if this was helpful. Leave a comment like everybody else says. And if there's anything else you'd like to see, learn how to do, I can try my best to fumble through it. These are pretty simple. I mean, anybody could build these as long as they have a reputable machinist, which this one had, so I don't know, I'm pretty confident with it. It's ran decent so far. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. I don't know, that was kind of fun, wasn't it? It's nice out, finally, no snow. A lot better than seeing your own breath while you're working on stuff in here. Hopefully we'll have heat at the end of the summer here. Definitely gonna work on that. But yeah, thanks for sticking around, thanks for watching. Hope you picked something up on my fumbling through remembering how to do stuff. But it works, so it should work for you in theory, right? Right on. Peace.